Excellencies, Honorable Members of Parliament, distinguished delegates of the 2025 National Annual Delegates Conference, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. I stand on behalf of the Finance Committee of the National Council to present to conference the financial report of the party. Before I proceed, Mr. Chairman, please allow me to acknowledge and thank the distinguished personalities whose generous contributions have made it very possible for us to hold conference today. And these personalities are His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Honorable Kennedy Ejapong, Honorable Dr. Brian Echampong, Honorable Dr. Iddrisu. All these personalities and many more, including the former political ambassadors and political appointees under the President Kufuor's administration, will be officially appreciated in writing. I also take this opportunity to acknowledge the chairman and members of the Finance Committee who have worked around the clock to ensure that the needed funds are mobilized to make this event a success. So to the chairman of the committee, Chairman Secretary Abankwa, the Secretary Dr. Charles Dramina, Ambassador Edward Boateng, Madam Ale Dahrein, Madam Nana Adwa Dokuya, and Madam Janet Anane, we say thank you for your efforts. Mr. Chairman, the Treasury, under the leadership of the Steering Committee and the Finance Committee, set out to improve the financial health of the party along 5 main pillars. These are enhancing transparency and accountability, appreciating and recognizing anyone who donates to the party, training executive members on effective financial protocols, making dues and contribution payments flexible, and diversifying our sources of revenue. Under enhancing transparency and accountability, leadership has put in measures to enhance transparency and accountability right from the beginning of this administration. Officers from across all levels of the party have been conscientized on the need to retire all funds disbursed to them for party-related activities. I am happy to report to conference that there is a high degree of compliance, although we have still not been able to achieve 100% compliance. I use this occasion to appeal to all party executive officers to cooperate with the treasurers and financial secretaries at their various constituencies and regions whenever they request for documentation in financial disbursements. Such requests are aimed at enhancing transparency and accountability, and as such, will inure to the benefit of the party. Appreciating and recognizing anyone who donates to support the party. Mr. Chairman, this administration has taken steps to appreciate and recognize members, supporters, sympathizers, and all who donate to support the party. We have been organizing events such as Time with the Patrons, during which we appreciate those who contribute to support the party. Appropriate certificates and letters of appreciation and recognition are given out to all those who contribute to support the party. This, we believe, is motivating them and encouraging them to continue to support the party. Training executive members on effective financial protocols. Over the period, training workshops have been organized for the regional officers who manage the purse of the party to sharpen their skill set and deepen their understanding of what they have to do. There is the need for this training to be extended to all constituencies so that every executive officer will understand and appreciate the nuances of political finance protocols. Perhaps after such training workshops, the needless tension between some treasurers and their colleagues in the discharge of their duties may be eliminated, as it will be expected that most executive members, if not all, will understand and cooperate with their treasurers and financial secretaries. Making dues contributions and payments flexible. Conference. The current administration has put in measures to ensure that the payment of dues is optimized. Currently, the membership dues is in 4 categories. Platinum, they contribute 10 cedis per month. Gold, 8 Ghana cedis per month. Silver, 5 Ghana cedis per month. And bronze, 2 Ghana cedis per month. The payment is now through a short code, *920*270#. This payment application was developed in-house by our own IT directorate and has been made very convenient for members to pay their dues or make donations anytime. Prior to the introduction of this system, members had to go all the way to their various constituencies and regional offices to have their dues paid. And this cumbersome process discouraged a number of party members in paying their dues. As part of my working visit to sensitize members on dues payment, the Treasury interacted with 6,958 party members. Out of this number, 1,728 were constituency officers, 2,380 were electoral area coordinators, 934 were polling station executive members, and 1,916 were non-executive members. When we engaged them, more than 6,800 of these clearly indicated that they were no more interested in paying their dues, and they mainly cited 2 reasons. The first being the cumbersome process of having to go to the constituency and regional offices to pay their dues, and the second being the fact that they do not get any direct benefit from the party after paying their dues. When we informed them of the new digital payment system and a proposal to have an accident insurance policy attached directly to the dues payment, 6,829 out of the 6,958 changed their minds and indicated their commitment to pay their dues so as to benefit from the policy. This represents 98.14% of party members engaged who are ready to pay their dues should the accident insurance proposal come into effect. Mr. Chairman, the group accident insurance policy proposal is aimed at ensuring that any member who is in good standing gets substantial financial support in times of trouble occasioned by an accident. The benefits cover accidental death, where the next of kin of the deceased member will be paid a lump sum amount. Permanent disability occasioned by an accident, where the affected member in good standing shall be given a lump sum payment. Temporal disablement, where the affected member in good standing who is not able to go to work because of the accident shall be given a weekly allowance until he's able to go to work. And finally, an amount of money shall be paid to the member in good standing to cover the medical expenses occasioned by an accident. Mr. Chairman, for all these benefits, the member does not need to make any additional payment other than the payment of the monthly membership dues. The Finance Committee has already approved the group accident insurance policy proposal and has recommended it to the party for adoption. It is the considered opinion of the Finance Committee that the group accident insurance proposal will serve as a potent revenue catalyst that will motivate majority, if not all, our members to pay their dues. As indicated above, the insurance proposal would make it possible for the Finance Committee to raise substantial revenues for the party. This will then pave the way for the party to enroll other more expensive policies, such as life insurance policies that can address the chronic health conditions of some party members. Going forward, Mr. Chairman,
he has been sidelined, and in fact, he hasn't been sidelined. And if you follow the event of the New Patriotic Party very well, many programs, former President Kufuor will definitely deliver his speech through electronic. It can be Zoom, it can be Skype. This is not the first time that he has done that. The last time we were doing our manifesto launch, he spoke to us through Zoom. The last time we were doing our campaign launch in Cape Coast, he did same. Many national council meetings he has not been able to honor because of his busy schedules and other constraints. So this will not be the first event that the former president will not be physically present, but he will be present with us. His goodwill message will be played. The former president, Nana Akufo-Addo, he has always been in all our programs, but at the moment he is on a visit in the UK. That is why he cannot be physically present in this meeting. But I am very convinced that it is not new. It is something that has been happening, and it does not mean that the party is not united. We are the party, or the New Patriotic Party, where we have two former presidents and who are still alive, and former vice president who is still alive. Our colleagues, they don't have that. They don't have anybody to guide them. That is why when the president said he wanted it postponed, immediately a national council meeting was organized. A national council meeting is the highest decision-making body of our party, apart from Congress. We deliberated on the issue. We communicated with him. He doesn't have any problem with it. He understands the situation that we are in, because it was left with 4 days for the election when the meeting was called on Monday. So I'm very convinced that this conference, when we leave here, will be more united than ever. I'm convinced that when we leave here, the apathy that was in the party that made many people not to turn up to vote will also reduce. So I'm very convinced that the party is more united than before, and at the end of the day, you will see that the New Patriotic Party is a New Patriotic Party, and we shall win to be able to save Ghana. Because our colleagues, they cannot do anything. It's 7 months into their government, they've already started backtracking, messing up policies, unfunded social interventions, and then burden Ghanaians more than what they should have done.
Thank you very much, Honorable Habib Iddrisu.